Hello everyone, this is Dog the Firefang, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. The audio's fixed now. Sorry about last episode, that was unbearable, which is kind of sad because I had some pretty cool spacecraft things to show. Okay, let's go to Firefang. So if you didn't watch last episode, which I don't blame you if you didn't, which you should try to go back and look at the explosion, but I don't know. And also put a spacecraft. I want to see if I can just recover the debris. Space Center. I just want to see if I can recover it. So I need to find a way. I want to find a way to get. Well, what I need to do is find a way to get little Kerbals to the moon, but that'll take a little while. Okay, let's go ahead and go back then. What do we need to do? We need to build a spacecraft, but we need to build one that'll get us some more contracts, because we just need to get contracts done. At this point, we need money, and we need a bunch of other things. Okay. I feel like I've probably done that one, but let's go ahead and do a very, very basic space engine to test the liquid fuel engine. I probably don't need those. It's just one extra thing to deal with. So we don't need a lot of fuel. Probably only that much. And then we need this fuel tank. I'm going to go with a very basic structure. And then we'll just go with the solid fuel booster. Sweet. Okay, now I want these two to be on separate, otherwise it's just not going to work. Okay, launch. Now, luckily, our space base is close to the ocean. So we need to aim for the ocean with this small solid fuel booster. Let's go at a small degree. Actually, to be honest, I probably want to get that going beforehand. Let's just wait. This should be a very, very simple experiment. So all we have to do is wait for us to get, within the reasonable amount. Reasonable threshold, and we shouldn't be dropping too fast because, what is it? I don't even know. Let's take a crew report because I don't know if I've. Yeah, let's keep the data. Did a Jebediah Kermit Joe happy right now? The rocket actually just took us pretty high, and it don't have a lot of liquid fuel. We want to just go ahead and steadily hit to the surface. Because we want to just get some basic science. Let me see. I do want to test the skipper. Poodle. We are testing the liquid fuel engine. We've slowed to a speed of 11. We should be able to slow to a speed of even slower than that, with hope. Okay, now I just gotta wait till we get I don't think this can handle a speed of 11. So we're going to need to use our little bit of fuel we do have to kind of help cushion the fall. Okay, we're 80, 70, 60, 50, 40. Okay. That didn't work well. Avert flight to launch. Let's try... Okay. I want these on separate. Let's try making it very... Let's try having a very steep angle, so don't go quite as high. We just kind of go out. I want a slight angle just so I don't fall too much to the ground, but... And let's fall to the ground. Okay. Maybe I should have tried putting extra parachutes on. If this test trial doesn't work, then I'm going to put more parachutes on. That's just a given. Okay, now let's wait till I get to about 100 meters. 30, I'm at 300. 275, 250, 225, 200. It's 175, 150, 125, 100. Let's do a little more, a little more. Okay, gotta be careful. Probably it's about where I need to be. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, let's try this a different way. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Appears that I need to actually like click the button to test it instead of just what I have been doing. So let's go ahead and put a few extra radial mount parachutes on. Let's do a symmetry mode. And we'll go ahead and launch. Now that'll increase the drag, but I don't care about that. What I care about is just getting this little thing done. Just getting it done. So you want to go ahead and go for a trajectory that won't make us go high up in the air. In fact, we kind of probably want to go down a little bit. That was quite a bit of G-force. Okay, now the hope is that I have enough parachutes to keep my descent from not destroying this. So let's just gotta wait for it to hit the bottom. If not, I think I'll try to break it up into smaller chunks. Chunkolas. To test the hydraulic. I actually have to do stuff where I go high in the air. Ew. Skipper liquid engine. Oh yeah. Sega crew report. Get data. Let's quick save. Let's do an EVA. EVA report. Keep data. F, board. Okay, cool. Now if we can just keep this data, then we're good to go. Let's go ahead and lower my throttle, so with hope I don't have to actually jump out of the water and then get destroyed. Cool. Let's recover vessel. Cool beans, cool beans. Should get some stuff. Science next. Quite a bit of funds. Done. What did that involve? Getting a little extra science. I still don't have enough to get anywhere though. Let's see. Are there any contracts that I can complete? Or am I just kind of out of luck? I feel like I'm almost playing my Hearthstone videos, just where you come back for little daily challenges. Science data from space. What? It seemed poor for visitors passing by construction that none of us knew for sure if day on Kerbin was allegedly 6 hours long. Immediately, the way we would often see an actual not that bad incident was clearly part of the reason. Need your help. Need you to send us science data around Kerbin. Prestige trivial. Completion. It's quite a bit actually for completing it. And it's quite a bit of money. Let's go ahead and accept. I don't have to worry about it expiring really. Test small gear bay, test basic jet engines, test the parachute and flight over Kerbin. Let's go ahead and close. Which ones do I have active? Explore the Mun, decoupler. Now I wonder if my little... What would be nice? I don't think that this has any more power to transmit data. I could be wrong. It actually does have quite a bit of power left. Let's log temperature. Toggle display. Toggle display. Can I not log the temperature? Transmit data. Stop transmitting. That didn't count. That's kind of funny. The problem seems to be the fact that I can't, like, toggle torque. Not enough electric charge. That's weird. Well, okay. It was kind of a long shot, but we'll go back to the Space Center. Should have probably tried to put some more instruments on there so I could do stuff. Well, that doesn't matter. If we get into space anyway, we can always transmit. Okay. Let's try to build one more spacecraft this episode. Let me see. What do we have? We have science data. We have a radial decoupler. How big is this radial decoupler? Stacked coupler. That's the T70. And it's the T70 that they want me to test. Okay, now I want to be able to parachute. I want a small inline reaction wheel. Up on top. And I want a fair amount of propulsion. The liquid fuel tank. It's good, and now I'll be fine. And then from there, let's just give it a radial decoupler. Let's go ahead and give it this kind of radial decoupler. Let's give it 2. Kind of lower. Let's give it the fuel booster. Okay, how high up does it want me to test the radial decoupler? That's quite high. So let's try it with the smaller fuel boosters. I'm going to have to carry the weight all the way up there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do a tri-stack decoupler. Let's try some of these. That'll be cool, huh? Let's go up there. And that will go there. And then cool. I want this to be separate. Cool. It's very basic, and I actually don't think it'll make us get us into orbit. So let's go ahead and try to get some more of these things. Hydraulic detachment manifold. Hydraulic detachment manifold. And I don't want 4, I want 1. And radial decoupler. Got that. Radial decoupler. Suborbital trajectory. Explore the Mun. I can't really get that. And then Rockomax. So hopefully I can get all the decouplers going. So what I might need to do is add more power to actually get up to that 20,000 feet-ish that I need to get in order to. But I'll try just these 3 basic thrusters. Nope. Revert flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. Whoa. Okay. Now, let's try to even out the drag by putting this on this side. Let me see propulsion. What is the difference in drag? That has a drag of 2, and that has a drag of 2. So we're fine there. The mass is a wee bit different, but I think it'll be okay. Let's put a stack. Let's get rid of these. And let's put solid fuel booster times 3. Actually, I think I might know the problem. We might need to times 3. Whoop! We might need to times 3 this. Yeah. And that will go there-ish. And this will go here-ish. Sure. I don't like how much drag that means, though. Let's just have 1. And then this one, let's just have 1. Let's have 1 more. Now let's just launch. See if it's that big of a deal. Okay. Might need to stabilize it to begin with. Would be a problem. Whoop, revert flight to launch. That was kind of a funny derp. What? That's not what I wanted. Let's revert flight to launch. Because I don't want the 5 and the 5 to be together. I don't want both those rocket stages to be together. Them to be separate. All this staging is kind of derpy. RT. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Oh no. Just wait, just wait. Wait for the explosions. It's dancing! It's dancing! Problem is, there's a lot of energy going into making this thing dance in the first place. Okay, but I'm actually getting quite a bit of force out of them. We'll go ahead. Let me see. We're not all at the altitude I need us to be. Need them all to be around like 25,000. At least the two of them. Okay, now let's actually get this oriented the way it needs to be. Up in the air. There we go. Yeah, you silly game. Okay, let's go ahead and test hydraulic. Let's decouple. What? What? That's derpy. Oh man. Revert to launch. No. Cool, I've got an idea. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. I can at least think of a couple ways to refine the design a bit before I have to be done. I can probably put the struts like that. Did you really not think it was a good idea to have symmetry there? Okay, let's go ahead and take off these struts. And then let's go ahead and just put some nose cones on. Why not? Aerodynamic nose cones! Let's launch. The biggest problem with this is just how it... Wasn't the positioning of all the rockets and stuff derpy? Like, okay, let's move that. These need to be separate in their own little separate tab. Okay, let's go. RT. So hopefully that'll keep me fairly stable. Gonna adjust my pitch and yaw so that I don't have to deal with too many problems later on in the flight. There we go. This is just, it's just too much almost. Okay. No. No. No, you're not spinning. Stop spinning! Honestly though, why does this game insist that it needs to spin so much? Okay. Okay. Now come on, that's not unreasonable. Let's see. What do I need to do? Now the hope is with all this speed I'll be able to... Let's go ahead and hike it down a little bit. Test the radial decouplers, which I'll go ahead and separate out into their own separate tab. So do I have the correct speed? No, I need a little faster. And then also the hydraulic detachment manifold. Should be able to test. That's weird. Okay, that didn't count? Oh, come on. Game. These things... That's the biggest problem with career mode, is just how finicky some of these things can be. I mean, it's ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna just revert flight to vehicle assembly. There's no point in this takeoff. I hate some of these. Okay, let's see. Do I have any save? Do I have any loaded? What is that? Load? Oh. Boo. Boo. Let's try this one. Test the Poodle liquid engine. It'll look a little awkward, but I think it'll be okay. And we don't need to get a lot of fuel into it. So, is that the Poodle? Yeah. That's the Poodle, and then we just have a stacked decoupler. And then we put one of these on. No, not one of those. Just put one of these. Let's see what happens. I'll, of course, put a parachute on because things will go wrong. We'll go ahead and launch. You know, I think right now what I need to do is I need to start going around the planet itself and gathering science, because I feel like I don't have the parts to get to the moon. Or at least the parts to do some of the things that I want to do. RT. Now it wants me to test the Poodle engine. Whether or not I'll be able to do it, that's a funny question. I'm easily going to hit the speed required, but I don't know if I'll hit the altitude. What's going to happen is this rocket on the bottom will break off, hopefully with giving me enough speed and height to allow me to test the Poodle engine. Poodles! 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 Oh, wow. Now, I don't necessarily need a huge apoapsis, but, you know, I can always spin. This is kind of a derpy looking spacecraft, so let's go ahead and add a new tab because I just want to separate out separately. Okay. Just need to wait. I'm going to stop recording. Let me go. Okay. We're back. That took a little bit, but I just didn't want to show it on camera. I was bored. There we go. A nice, lovely. Not a lot of meters per second. Let's reset. Hopefully I can just get in the water and get a crew report. In fact, I'm going to try something. F5, quick save. I'm going to try EVAing while in the water. I think that'll be good. Don't you think? Okay, we're not that far away from the surface. Okay, I'll just wait. 200 meters. This is like the slowest part of the game. Which, if you like are on if you're on a big sort of adventure type thing, and you just come home, it can be kind of nice. Like this. All this is relaxing. I know exactly what I'm doing here, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait until I sink. Try a crew report there, and I'll try an EVA there. Actually, let's try F5. Quick save. I'm going to try a crew report. Reset. Crew report. Oh, okay. Fine. EVA. Let's try an EVA report. Reset. So can I swim? Yes. EVA report. Keep data. Take surface sample. Ooh. That's funny. F. Let's board. And let's go ahead and recover vessel. Now, what do I get? Oh, look. I've got quite a bit of science, actually. Next. Next. Done. Okay. What can I buy with my science? Heavy rocketry? That'd be fun. Fuel systems? Not quite as much fun, but it might be necessary. Advanced construction, I can see eventually needing that. Power systems. What else could I do? Advanced flight control, aerodynamics. This can allow me to make some space planes, maybe? I probably need both of them in order to make space planes, though. Okay, well I think if I get both of them, I'll be pretty well off. And I can start making some space planes. So I might try to do a little bit of tweaking to get all the research needed. So get this one. But I'll see you guys next time I play Kerbal Space Program. Goodbye!